Town Towards Media, hashtag TL Media, hashtag TL Radio, hashtag too many hashtags, keep hashtagging it out. And we're back, man. Jay Shep, and y'all already know what's going on, man. Y'all know the vibes. Y'all know where we are. First things foremost, let me just say this. Prayers going out to everybody in Texas. You know, this is where I'm located right now. I'm located in Houston, Texas. Our guest today, he's in Texas as well. He's in Dallas right now. But to anybody that's affected by anything that's going on, whether it's pipes bursting, the cold weather, freezing, no water, food, my prayers are going out to y'all. Me and some people are trying to help out, figure out some things to do for some people out here. But we just want to say prayers up to y'all and everybody that's been affected, because it's crazy out here. But now getting back into the nitty gritty of things, what we're here to do, what we're here to talk about. We're here to talk about music, which is my favorite topic to talk about. I don't know if y'all peeped it or not on the show. And we got a guy right here. We got bars in the building. We got artistry, man. We got a little different flow though. I like his flow. It's bars, but it's different. It's giving me a little different vibe and different energy than what I'm hearing out right now. And we got my guy, and I messed up his name, bro. The funniest thing, I messed up his name the first time we talked. So I'm gonna give the analogy, AING.
Right.
There we go. But asshole and gold. How you doing today, man?
Man, I'm awesome, man. It's a pleasure to be here talking with you, man. Shit show.
For sure, man. Appreciate that, bro. And first things first, we gotta get the elephant out in the room, bro. How did you come up with the name?
So it was like bestowed upon me, goddamn, because everybody else see me as an asshole, because when it comes to matters of the heart or things that I just think are important, I want to get those things, like, I want to get them right. Like, you know what I'm saying? I want everybody to have common understanding about it. So the quickest way to get that done is to be direct. You know what I'm saying? Don't try to sugarcoat nothing. Don't try to pussyfoot or take the long way around. Just, you know what I'm saying, be cut and dry about things while being disrespectful as possible. But sometimes that leaves somebody sitting the wrong way and they perceive me as being an asshole. And, you know, I live my life in gold jewelry. You know what I'm saying? Asshole and gold. If I'm gonna be an asshole, I'm gonna be like this when I'm gonna be that man. You know what I'm saying? Hey.
I feel that. So that for me, that actually clears up a lot of the elephant in the room. The first conversation we had, not the first conversation, we met kind of like through Clubhouse, and I think afterwards we had picked it up on the business level. But I remember during the DMs, it was like you have a tag afterwards, and you said your number, and he was like asshole, and I was like, hey bro, I was like, hold on, I was confused, like.
Bro was like, "What day? You meant to send that to me?" Like, yeah, man, I ain't know what you was talking about at first. I was like, then I thought about it. I'm like, well, yeah, man, I ain't just make that known. You know, my screen name is ANG. Everybody might not know, exactly what ANG stand for. You know what I'm saying? But my core fans are people who just been kind of rocking with the wave. They know, it's asshole, and I love to hear it. I ain't taking no offense, or I ain't slighted by it, or nothing. It empowered me, really. You know what I'm saying? When I hear it said.
Right. Yeah. For sure. I thought that was just hilarious, but I was like, you know, having cock them head moments, like you. That was one of the joints I had. But it's all good though, because when I tapped into the music, I was like, if you got a name like this, you got to have music that stands by the name. And I was like, it's a different name. You got different music, but it's good. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people can't have a different vibe and still make quality. So my question would be is just, where did you get your style from? Where did you get your energy from when it comes to the music?
It's a collective of a lot of things, because I'm versed in hip hop culture and Southern culture, but at the same time, me being knowledgeable of it didn't come from me studying it per se. You know what I'm saying? It was more so I did a lot of stuff off on my own. You know what I'm saying? I didn't really get into hip hop and like mainstream music and stuff until I was like 14, 15 years old. You know what I'm saying? I knew what hip hop was, of course. I knew what rap was, but I just wasn't into stuff like that. I ain't play sports as a kid. You know what I'm saying? I didn't do a lot of stuff that other people my age would do. I actually hung with a lot of older cats, and I befriended people who were wise. You know, so I speak older. You know, my character is older. My ways are my traditions, and that just spills into my lifestyle. You know, how I dress. But I don't have one way of dressing either, you know what I'm saying? I don't have one way of rapping. I don't have one way of seeing things. It come like a kaleidoscope, you know? So, I mean, it's really a combination of it all. You know, my style can't be touched, you know? I try to tell people sometimes to try to put a style on me and they can't, you know, just like what would you say about what kind of artist I am, or what kind of closet I have, or, you know, what kind of conversation I keep. You know, I'm different at times. I'm who I need to be when I need to be, most say.
I like that. I need to be who I need to be when I need to be. I like that. That's a dope way to put it. And styles are different, bro, because because like when I went into studying, because we can't have a conversation if I didn't study. I had to go do my little research. You know, I've definitely seen different looks, especially music video wise. I will say one compliment I do want to give you is the quality that you put into your music videos when it comes to storytelling, especially the one when you had like the pimp, you was dressed up in the pimp fit, have a hair perm, really into character. I was like, oh, that's missing nowadays. A lot of people don't just get into character like that all the time now, you know. So music video quality wise, and even like the song that you got with T Flu. T Flu's been on. We interviewed T Flu. He's a TO alum. We interviewed him about almost 2 years ago, and then you had the song with Chucky Trill. But even then, the song set up with the video matches. It looks like you got like your hands on everything with your music, which I like that. I just want to big you up on that.
Thank you, bro. Thank you. I feel like I have to. You know, 80% of the time I write all of my own treatments for my videos. All of my concepts are original. You know, and it's easy to tap into that playerness on camera because like I'm that player behind camera too. You know what I'm saying? So I really just get in front of the camera and be myself, but I might put a little more oomph on it. You know, just
put a little more splash, a little more.
Huh?
Put a little more splash on it.
Little more, just a little more, you know, because I wear my hair down like that for real. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'll be out at Kroger's with my hair flipped looking for the grease. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's me. You know what I'm saying? When I'm in the club, I'm at the chicken spot, you know what I'm saying? Then I change my hair and my clothes a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, it's just not one style to me. But I try to express myself best as I can on camera, because at the end of the day, I wanna sell a lifestyle. You know, right. I want people to know my brand and know what I am and what I stand for. And I'm gonna get more into that as I get farther into my career.
You know? For sure. That understands. Are you originally from Houston? I know you're in Dallas right now. But...
Yeah. Well, I'm in McKinney now. Houston. I had born and raised, lived in Houston all my life. Then about 2.5 years ago, I moved to downtown Dallas, and I've been in McKinney now for about like 4-5 months. I just moved.
Yeah, different. How you liking it out there? Different vibe, different feeling.
In McKinney, it's a different vibe, different feeling. It's almost like not country, because it's still like everybody's still quickly moving, you know, but it's like it's its own little city over here, you know, like everything you need right around the way. It's damn near like they don't even got a downtown out here. Like everything's just right here. Like, but in Dallas, I stayed downtown Dallas, and that was just like Houston. Mm-hmm. You know, people are always out and about. It's a lot of shopping. It's a lot of food. You know, but what I really like about out in Dallas though is they like underground hip hop scene.
Right.
You got a cool underground hip hop scene. Like everybody know everybody, and it's not just 10 people. Like, and they travel from party to party to party. They support all each other events and stuff like that. The networking is super dope out here.
That's just, I actually kind of peeped a little bit with the Dallas thing. I'm trying to get into the Dallas mix a little more when it comes to music wise. We trying to expand. You know, we talk to people in Houston, but I was like, you know, we got to talk to people all over. And I've noticed that Dallas underground scene doesn't get talked about enough.
Real shit.
Yeah.
And they got dope MCs. They got some spitters out here. Like, I've been working with a cat since I've been out here, man. He the first artist I actually met from Dallas when I came out here. His name Juice Leroy. Hard, man. He been getting looked at by labels. The game be fucking with him tough. He be reposting this shit a lot. You know, so it's some talent out here, man. There's some talent out here.
For sure. I might have to tap in. on that for real. But man, back to you. I do want to ask, like, who were your like musical like inspirations, like growing up, or like what made you even get into like the music industry, start rapping, start making music?
Oh, okay, there you go. We had pros for a second.
Right.
Already. What you had said though?
No, I was saying, so I was like, who are your music influences? Like, what made you start rapping or get into the music industry, making dope music like this?
That's a combination of things as well. So it was out of desire and necessity, both. I desire to not necessarily fit in or be accepted, but to be understood for who I already was. And so, and the necessity of it was, my overall mission is to change people through my music. And I need to do that, like, cause people not rapping about good shit no more. And a lot of my music right now ain't necessarily 100% of what I'm talking about, but I had to do, I feel like, a little bit of sprinkling in what people wanted, you know, just to kind of get a couple of initial listeners. Yeah. So that hey, while I got you here, let me tell you this too. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That makes sense.
Yeah. But that's what these next projects gonna be about. My album that's gonna be coming is gonna be called Goldwater. And that's gonna be our overall mission to push that issue, you know, and they got instilled in me by Tupac and Bun B and fucking Andre 3000, Big Crit. Like, those are the artists that I aspire to be in the conversations of. Like, when somebody say you great and then turn around and say, and I listen to, I ain't even gonna say nobody else's name, but like a lesser artist, I don't take it as a compliment, because I'm like, damn, you don't really know music enough to say that you respect what I done did. You know what I'm saying? When you say, and you hard, man, you sound hard as Andre, or you sound hard as Creed, then I'm like, okay, well, you might know a little bit about some music. You know what I'm saying? And those are the people, and they keep conversation how I keep conversation. You know, they aspire to be good men and want other people to be good men. You know, because the world is in a destroyed place right now. You know what I'm saying? And we see it was cool, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it just ain't for me. Like, and that's the necessity of it. Like, I gotta change it. You know?
And I think, you know, it's interesting. I think that's like a principle, like, people, especially men and dudes from the South, really stand on. Is really kind of like stand on your two, really, you know, being a man of your word and really standing on principles. And, you know, those legends that you name, ironically, all of them, besides Tupac, a lot of them did come from the South. And I can see how that influenced, it influenced all of us, the way we walk, the way we talk, the way we dress, how we move, how feng shui is and everything like that. So I could see that. So you trying to be in those companies in the future, those are great, you know what I'm saying? Those are high ceilings. And I, you know, with the work that they, bro, keep moving, keep pushing pushing that forward, bro. You know what I'm saying? The sky's the limit. And something I like I said, bro, I stressed this in the beginning, bro, different, but quality is a good thing, especially nowadays. Everybody wants to be the same. Everybody wants to move the same, talk the same, feel the same, do the same. And I'm not about to slug any rapper for doing anything you got to do. You know, I don't like to take no food off of nobody's plates. You know what I'm saying? That's not what my platform is about. I'm all about talking to people and getting to know them on their level of musicality. So with you, man, I was like, okay, interesting name, just tap in, interesting music, but it's good. I was like, okay, let's keep listening to this. And you got names you work with under your belt. So it's not like other people hadn't peeped it. You know, you don't just get a Scarface verse.
You don't. And that's, you know how often I got to have that conversation with somebody, and not of my conversation starting. Just people like, dang, you got a verse with Face? Like, how you do that? Because it's niggas in the industry right now that want verses from Face that can't get verses from Face. And when he did the verse, he was like, bro, I respect you so much because I see what you doing and what you saying. Like, I had to be a part of that. He's like, I got a cosign, I got to stamp that. And he was like, you did your motherfucking thing on that hoe. And I ain't gonna do nothing else after this. He was like, this it from me. So I possibly got the last Scarface verse ever.
You might have, bro. And you know what's so funny? So off the two legends that you've already named, well, after one legend that you named, which is Tupac, it's so funny because Scarface might have got the last Tupac verse. And you might have got the last Scarface verse.
That's a song. That's a song. I gotta rap about that.
Bro, I'm serious. Like, I just really thought about that. I was like, bro, your favorite, look, one of your favorite rappers got a verse from one of your favorite rappers, and you got one of the verses from that rapper, and that might be his last verse.
That's crazy.
What else can you say, bro? That's some big thing you got going on. How long have you been going at this music? I've seen consistent grind when I look through the social media and everything like that, but how long you been working at this, man?
Man, 17 years now.
Ooh.
Years, brother. Fucking working. It started off initially as poetry. I started writing poetry. And the wow factor was so crazy though. It was like, dang, like people was like, I had people crying, like I had people stuck, I had people intrigued, like, and I was having people like want more. Like people like, yeah, you should write something else, you should write something else. I started reading the poems at church as a kid. You know what I'm saying? In front of small churches at first, but then I got popular in my church quickly. I was on the going to like on the little church bus, and they was, I'll take you somewhere else to read it this weekend. And they took me in front of like the biggest church I probably done never been in type shit. And like I read it and everybody was so wild by it. I was like, man, I gotta do something else with this. Like, but I ain't want to keep doing poetry like that. And then that spilled off into me listening to pop, me listening to Pimp. In the beginning it was R. Kelly. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, dang, if I can kind of do this more so than the poetry, it was just took like a slight reformatting of what I was doing. I still be writing poems when I rap, really. You know what I'm saying? That's why it kind of sound left field sometimes, you know what I'm saying, until you get into my artistry. You know what I'm saying? But hey, man, it's full-blown rapping now. I'm out here rapping.
Right, rapping. And that's the thing, you know, so but I respect, like, I relate to rappers and artists in the sense of like, I did poetry. I did competitive like poetry slams growing up. So when you say poetry, I'm like, okay, I can relate to that on a writing level. I took my thing, I wanted to do media. That was my end goal and everything like that. But I always can relate to artists on the writing tip, creativity, artistry, bars, focusing, metaphors, cadence, you know, voice tone, because you know I did it young. I still write to this day. You know what I'm saying? So I respect that. That's why I can like detail go into like, oh, okay, on this song I hear this cadence. On another song I hear different cadence. I see what you do with your video here with the Pimp one, tied it in all the way, because if you talking player, you can't have an unplayed video. You know, so like it's all there, man. I rock with what you got going on. And since that, I love how segues work, man, because you kind of just gave me a home run right into this one. So 17 years working, man, in a sense of whether it was poetry, it started off, then it went into writing, then it went to recording. You've been doing the music thing for a minute. You might have got the last verse from Scarface exclusive drop right there. You might have had you've worked with some big time artists. I've seen you out here moving in the industry, social media wise. So on your journey, man, which one do you think you prefer? You prefer the journey that you've been on right now and just your journey in general, or do you prefer like, okay, like I have a certain destination I'm trying to get to, and that's what I prefer more than just this journey I've been on?
I appreciate my journey so much because I experienced so much.
Mm-hmm.
Like, but my destination is so much more important than what I've been through. Like, you know what I'm saying, or how I
Mm-hmm.
got there. So my end goal, like I say, is to change the world and to change minds of men. Like, so I need to get there. Cause like, you know what I'm saying, we fucked up right now. So if I'm gonna get there to be that change, then it's gonna have to be the destination. But I appreciate my journey. Like I appreciate the fuck out of my journey. And I'll still be on my journey when I get to my destination. It ain't gonna stop. Like it's always gonna be a greater battle for me. Like real shit.
There we go. There we go. That's some gems drop, ladies and gentlemen. There's some gems drop right there. And so I'm about to go to my phone and I put these in my notes. Songs y'all need to hear from Asshole and Gold, AING, that I recommend. These are my recommendations. My first one's Burn For Me, featuring Scarface. My second one is the joint. I don't want to get the name wrong, but I can't put it right here. Boom. But it's the one with you, Chucky Trill, and T Flu.
Out the bottom.
Yes, yes, I recommend that one. These, I'm not saying his whole catalog is nice to me, but I'm saying these is my top ones that I banging in the car, listening to yesterday. Trying to go to the
Yeah.
store. I had to do a little stud. I do my test in the car. I don't know how you test your music. I test it out in the car.
Yeah, I like to hear it on my phone first, because that's mostly how I'm gonna listen to some music. So, but yeah, I like to hear it in the car for sure, because I travel a lot,
Mm-hmm.
and that's when I listen
Yeah.
to like my shit.
It's something about being in the South, man, because like you got to drive everywhere. So it's like if it doesn't ride well with me, I don't know. For myself, I don't know if it's gonna play well anywhere else. So I like that fact that I can bang it in the car. That means I can bang it in the speaker at the crib. So no, for sure.
Right off.
Those two, and then also Betty. So
Yeah,
those are my three right there. I recommend. But we're gonna have the links to his Apple Music and everything in the description comments. And so we got, what did you say? Gold Water or Golden Water. That's the project coming out soon.
Gold water. Yeah.
Gold Water. When we thinking what I'm saying, when we thinking about it, how long we thinking it's gonna be, man?
I've been working on gold water for like a year now, so I got like so much in the works though. I got like over 100 songs I done did over this year, and then appreciate you. Over 100 songs I done did over this year, and then 4 projects that I'm working on to release this year. My main project that I'm focused on right now is called the H Team, which is uh where the bottom comes from. The bottom is the song you was talking about with me, T Flu, and Chucky Trill.
Mm-hmm.
But the H Team project, it got like anybody that you can name with a buzz from Houston on it. I even got Jeff Shelley is the comedian.
Mm-hmm.
So his character that he do, Counterfeit, the rapper.
Yeah.
Got him on the project rapping. I got of course T Flu, Chucky Trill, who else on there? JD Great, Need No Name, Kalani on the beat, Texas T, Haiku. It's all different kind of production. I shot like a biopic to the process, making everything. Every time we went to the studio, individual interviews with each artist and everything like that. And then personal, like same type of thing for myself along the process. So all this gonna be coming out like just flooded material to get the project out there. Of course, with all these artists on it, we all gonna promote it, we all gonna push it. And everything that we recorded, everything that we came out with was fire, man. So the bottom ain't it. Like that's just the one that we released so far, you know what I'm saying? That video out now. Yeah.
For sure, for sure. All right, so with the biopics, is that the one like I see that you was in the studio with Devin and Dude? Was that included in that biopic?
It was just something off on my own, yeah.
Got you, man. But look, man, I'm tapped in now. I'm here. You got a fan in me, bro. So I rock with what you got going on. Everything from the movement to what you pushing. I rock with it. Like I said, this is talented ones. This ain't mid ones. This ain't no ones. This talented ones. So I'm rocking with what you got going on, man. And I need everybody to go follow you. Hey, let everybody know where they can follow you on social medias, man.
Yeah, I'm at AING of FangGang, FangGang. Yes, sure. That's my Instagram at least, but I'm asshole and gold on everything else.
There you go. There you go. He plugged himself in. So now I got to do my plugs. You already know. You already know what I got to do. Do my plugs. Can't mess it up at King_J Shep on IG and Twitter. I do follow back. I'm saying that now because I used to say I might follow back sometimes, but then I see y'all didn't start following me. So let me not say that anymore. We need that IG to go up. We need that Twitter to go up. And then now on the Talented Ones social media, it's at Talented_Ones on Twitter, at _Talented_Ones_ on IG. And y'all already know what to do. Subscribe. We got so many interviews coming out like this one, man. This is a dope conversation. A lot of gems are dropping, especially if you're from the South. He's giving you inspiration right now. He's telling you know who he's worked with, what he's got going, and where he's going to. So y'all already know the vibe. Y'all already know what's going on. Y'all know what's going on with me on my end. We got content. We got the freestyles coming back soon when we get out the snow blizzard. We got commercials dropping soon. We got merch coming soon. Not cold merch, not hoodies, but we got some shirts coming soon because it's going to get hot eventually. And so y'all already know the vibe. I might have to send one to AING way. Might have to send one your way.
Love unboxing shit now.
Look, see? There we go. So look, from A-hole to gold, asshole and gold, he always dripped in gold, to the talented one, the bearded one, your favorite bearded journalist, J Shep right here. We out. Appreciate y'all. Stay safe, stay warm, stay blessed.